Hello. Oh, hi, Ben. How are you doing? Wow, you're first in today. Congratulations. You win a prize. I don't know what the prize is yet, but I'm pretty sure you win one. So, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. You've been on my mind. Where has he been? Where has Ben been? Kind of repetitive, but it is a valid question. Ah, it is a full moon. Another explosion out there. What the is going on? I've been hearing explosions. There's more. But when I look out, I don't see anything. Oh, now the wind is really picking up. This is weird. This is getting weird. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. But it's been like that all day. There's explosions somewhere. And then something that sounds like shots. But I don't hear any ambulances. I don't hear the news. Nothing, no news flash, no nothing. I look outside and nothing's changed except the wind is blowing. I don't know what's going on, but I'm hearing explosions and what sounds like gunshot. It's weird, man. I don't know what to make of it. If anybody picks anything up, let me know. Maybe we should go take an RV out there and see what's going on. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is. I'm not even going to fathom it. How you doing, Micah? How you doing, Richard? Well, we got the guys in here. I wonder where the ladies are. We're getting some of the guys in. You know, when you start hearing it, I mean, I haven't heard explosions like that since the last lockdown last year. Not that much. Not like I'm hearing them now. That's weird. Explosions and what sounds like gunshots, and then the high wind starts up. And now it's whistling. It's like being in some kind of a movie. You know, I mean, I'm sitting here and I can't see it. Nothing, no information, just tomorrow I'm going to see if anybody else was hearing all this, or is this just me? Heavy armed RV. Wow. I don't know if you can hear it. But that's, well, I'm not going to be scared. It could be something harmless to me anyway. The knee remains unbent. Oh, and your job is great. Well, there you go. BPD has got a great job. We need to manifest a great job for Micah. Or a great situation. Maybe not a job exactly. A great position. That's how the rich people call it. A great position. Men in your position. What, still upright? Well, that's good. I'm really glad, Ben. This is great. A new house and a truck would be nice. Okay. We'll put it on the list. I need a camera. I need a real camera. If I'm going to go out there, the phone isn't really working that well. I need a real camera. That's what I need. I need to start manifesting a nice video camera that I can, nice portable thing that I can take with me and really take nice pictures, nice videos with. That's what I need. A new place to live? Absolutely, Micah. You need a new place to live. I'm so glad things are going well with you, Ben. I'm so glad. You know, sometimes you find you clear something up, you clear one thing up and everything just follows right down the line and everything starts to work. For me, it was as soon as I moved. As soon as I moved, I still had a few things to deal with, but boom, 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 things started to work. So sometimes you clear one situation and everything just goes from there. Although I had my times since then. I had a few times. And frankly, I am not surprised though, because I think I'm kind of getting a message. Hey, Drake, how you doing? Well, that's okay. You can eat. Pass me some. No, I had a little bit. I had a sandwich. A beef sandwich. So you're not going to do what you usually do. Make me like I'm sitting here starving, trying to be polite while I'm listening to you talk food chat. You're not going to do it to me this time. I had a sandwich. And I have a nice flatbread in there that I can put pizza toppings on and make it like it's a pizza. So I probably have that later. So, neener. Hey, it's Etri. Hi, Etri. It's good to see you, love. Terry. It's that sultry mama from New York. Okay, I'm going to put on let me find it. The background for tonight will be Dr. Virtual 7, Lavender Gold Alchemy Chi Restoration. Pam I Am is here. Hello, Pam. And this is, of course, for religious purposes. Okay. Titan is in. Hello, Titan. How are you today? On this lovely full moon. Like I said in the description, it's the worm moon. Sounds wiggly, don't it? Yeah, the worm moon. Well, when you see the worms start, that means things coming back. So I guess it's pretty important, because without those little earthworms, your soil is no good. They do a very important job. So the worm moon was probably pretty important. Hey, there's Denali. And I think there's just about enough of you in here. As you are filing in, I will play the intro. Let me turn this. I will play our intro, because I should do that on a regular basis. I should do that every time. Here we go.
Making waves and navigating a lot of Mercury retrograde stuff, because that's what I'm doing this week. Mercury retrograde can be a really creative time, because
You know what? I think I was one of the first people who
for me it's kind of
brought on the idea that you could actually have fun during a Mercury retrograde.
You might actually be able to have fun.
Why is that still running?
But
yeah, I think it was one of the. Gosh, the tab has just disappeared and it's still running. That is weird. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now they've got a new setup where the tabs sleep and weird shit happens. Anyway, hi. Just trying to deal with the new browser, the new version of the same old browser, which I still am not used to. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, Ben is back. Yeah. I wish it for all of you, everybody. You have the best position you ever had. Okay. So I'm going to light the fire. I light the fire while you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today. Okay. Yes, we're having a bad windstorm too. We are having big wind. You know what, Pam? Me too. And weirder yet, I'm hearing explosions and what sounds like gunshots outside, loud, every now and then, not all the time. And then this big wind comes up. I'm like, are they shooting a movie out there I need to know about? What the heck is going on? I don't know what's going on, man. But it's stopped now. Hopefully it's stopped. But yeah, it's weird. And then the internet's been doing the cha 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 in and out. You'll light the fire. Okay, then I'll place the flowers in the vase that I bought today. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Yeah, I wonder about that. Power lines going down and transformers blown. We still have power right now, so I guess I'm lucky. Full moon turbulence. Yeah, buckle up. There's some turbulence. I wonder if this easy chair comes with a seatbelt. I haven't seen one. I think I'm going to get one installed, though. You never know. You know, these days you don't know what could be going on out there. It could be any damn thing, right? 4 seasons in 1 week, you too? Me too. Yeah. It's been going up into the upper 60s and low 70s and crashing down into the 30s and even like into the 20s. And I'm like, it's like below freezing. And then, just warm shirt sleeve and then it just crashes right through the floor into the below zeros. And, I'm like, this is Ohio. Yeah, I hope we don't get hit by one of the lights, that they've got hung up there. Which one did Freeman almost get hit by? Which light was it that Freeman almost got hit by? Was it Sirius? Because in the Freeman show, that's where he gets his first clue that something's wrong, One of the first, why am I doing, I had enough sleep. One of the first clues that something was wrong was he almost got hit with a falling star. Free cheese? What, if pieces of the moon? What free cheese? Oh, if the moon falls out. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, I want my share. But it's green cheese. That means it's moldy. You can have it. You know, one of the most unsettling things, rather, blah. One of the most unsettling things I've heard recently is, I had actually heard it before, but I'd forgotten about it, is that the moon, you can tell from the dust and the astronaut, so the astronauts say, the moon smells of electrical fire and seared flesh. That's pretty unsettling. I'm there like, is that supposed to make us feel good about, so is that supposed to convince me of, you know, I don't know. Hi, Bomber. Ah, yeah, fried alien. Deep fried alien. Yum, yum. Tastes like chicken. Maybe they're the ones that really taste like chicken because we taste like pork. Apparently. That's what the cannibals say. Ask Lecter. Ask Dr. Lecter, right? Aliens are frying. Yeah, they probably fried a lot of aliens up there. Okay. No deep fried. You like yours rare. I like mine as rare as possible. Yeah. Very rare. Like, don't bother me too much, okay? Bother me when you need to, only. Or at least give me warning that you're coming. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. But as it is, side order of Puckwudgie. I hear that they're kind of tough and gristly, though, Bomber. Yeah, you're going to have to clean it. I don't want to touch it. With shrooms. Puckwudgie enchiladas, anybody? Ken knows how to make them. Puckwudgie enchiladas. Ooh. You're going to be 40 in a few months? That is a weird way to say that. I'll be 40 in a few... I'll be 70 in a few years. Well, there's a little time, I think, we have, you know. But, yeah, the big 4-0, huh? Okay, well, you know what? We'll have to throw a party. We'll have to throw a party for Mr. Micah. Shrooms. Oh, now you're speaking for Titan as well. You speak for your harem. Where's Vinny? Oh, Bomber's picking out things for her harem. Micah, you're young and you're so young. Shrooms. Yeah, Titan's like shrooms for sure. Give me the shrooms. Yeah, where's the shroom line? It forms right here on the right. You know what? I did that. I did that, Bomber. I decided, oh, what the heck? I think I'm going to go back to being 29. That was good. Yeah, maybe 25 even. That was good. I don't think I want to be 63. I think I'll be, yeah, maybe 25. Yeah. You know what? I decided to age backwards at one point. I'll just go backwards. I think I think by that count I am about 25. I gotta quit though at some point or I'll be in diapers again. What, shrooms? Oh, you will have a guide. Don't worry. Actually, I was, let's just say you'll have a guide. I was at a rave. A guide will show up, physical or non. Vin is listening. Lurker. Maybe he's lurking. Lurker. Instead of Vin Diesel, is he like Vin Ethanol? Well, there you go, Ken. You're just a troublemaker. We're going to have to line you up against the wall and shoot you. Let that not be. Cancel that, please. That's crazy. Age is just a number. Well, in my mind, I'm still in my 20s. Yeah, the rock climb is really getting wiser. I do understand. Proper bug spray. You need a bug spray guide. Ah, I have to say, I was seeing giant mantids, and yeah, it was interesting. Yep. Oh, great. 6 month ban. Oh, geez. Ah, my parents wouldn't give me Legos. They were afraid I'd take over the world. What are we gonna do tonight, brain? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. I used to make some anti-skeeter oil that did a pretty good job, but you know what? Some of them are tough. Mm-hmm. Disclosure soon. Well, Ben, I don't know if you've been watching the videos at all, but I've spoken about the disclosure. Uh, so far, yeah, we need disclosure because I've just had it with, oh, Chinook. Yikes! Four of them just pick you up by the corners and drag you away. Mm-hmm. And it helps when you have good jeans. I have a very nice pair of jeans that I wear. Singing Willie Nelson, well, yeah, that'll drive most things away. Well, you should have tried Boxcar Willie instead. Because, you know, Willie Nelson is still popular among some of them. Very popular. They probably came for the concert. Okay, never have I heard it, but I'm probably going to next hear. They're the size of 747s, the mosquitoes, right? Yes. As a matter of fact, you know, his granddaughter, Willie Nelson's granddaughter, went to school here in Kent. And he is a very good songwriter. I'm I'm not much for, you know, listening to him in particular. I do have to say though, as a musician, you have to respect the man's work. I mean, he's not my particular style of music, but you have to respect his body of work. He has a very solid body of work. And you know, it's just not what I listen to because I grew up with the Beatles and Janis Joplin and Led Zeppelin, and later on, you know. So that's kind of what I grew up with. But my mother liked rockabilly, so that had that kind of, it was kind of hillbilly but rock. So Jeannie C. Riley kind of fell into that. So Titan, Jeannie C. Riley, my mother really liked Jeannie C. Riley, Johnny Cash. But then she got into Tom Jones, Tony Orlando, and Dawn. I told you about the knock 3 times on the ceiling. When I hear that knocking on the ceiling, that's my mom. Talking them out of biting wasn't, well, that usually doesn't. They like a challenge. Oh, he was pickled by the wheel. uh, yeah, he sure does. Yeah. uh, well, you know, some of these musicians that have a very, very long run, like, for instance, Rolling Stones isn't exactly my type of music either. I mean, however, you've got to respect that body of work. They're still rolling after all this time. There has to be a reason. So you have to respect that body of work. Yeah, I prefer classic rock and metal mostly too myself, yes. And like I still like Johnny Cash. I do. Um, but my mother, she liked country too, but she had a rockabilly thing. So anyway, because she was an Aries and they like to move around a lot. They like fast stuff. Aries are fire. They like things to be fast and kind of bouncy and. So that's the way they are. A lot of country music was too slow for her. It was just it wasn't bouncy enough. She liked Dolly Parton. So Johnny Cash, yeah, we'll have to play some Johnny Cash and see if he shows. I bet he would. I bet he would. You know what? He probably would. I'll do that someday. I'll see who I can call up. Hello? Hello? Is this the dead? Right. Well, let me see. Can I speak to Johnny Cash? Well, he's busy. Darn. All right then. Can I leave a message? I don't know why I'm doing the British accent. I think this is David. I think David is spurring me to do this. What? David. Yeah, he's here. David is here. Yes, we're going to witch things around tonight. Which way? Yeah. Ah, boxes of cereal. Yeah. Which is which? Well, it was hard not to like Dolly Parton because she was so sweet, really. She was such a sweet girl that you just liked her just because she was such a sweet girl. Whether you really liked the music or not, you had to like Dolly because she was a sweetheart. And it was similar with yeah, various people. It's like it's, I didn't like everything that Ozzy Osbourne ever did, but he was so knuck and futz, that you had to give him credit for living through all the things he did and still going on because he really was, he had a crazy youth, didn't he? And another solid body of work there. the moon is, the moon is beautiful. I can't tell because we've got the beautiful clear skies we had are storm blew in. So I don't know what the moon is like tonight. It's probably beautiful back there behind the clouds. Okay, so let me get the fire is going. You find yourself a nice spot. I'm having some ginger green tea. Get me in the mood for this. Ginger green, one of my favorites. And let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Let me see. Hopefully it's here. Yes. I got a bag for my magical items. It has pockets for my wands and everything. It's kind of neat. I found it among my stuff. I'm not exactly sure where I got it from. Has some college printed on the side. White sage. I'm going to be getting us some blue sage, by the way. But tonight, white sage, I'm going to start the smudge. In the bowl. Since we used up just about we used up a whole bowl of sage on that outdoor thing we did. Once I asked the fire elementals for help, you got to watch that. And then you say, thank you, that's enough. You can stop now. Because they're anxious to help. They can be a little too helpful sometimes. You know, they get going and they have a hard time sometimes stopping. I'm also going to get some sweetgrass. I need to order some stuff. I need a real video camera. I've got a list. I need some more smudge stuff. I really do. Nothing's up yet. Nothing much is up. All we found out there so far is just some kind of little plant that they gather in Poland and eat it. It kind of tastes like radishes. I put a picture in the chat. And that's nice. I mean, it's great in salad. I haven't found out what it is yet, but it's got a little white flower and very tiny leaves and grows in clumps. So we got our first crop of the spring, our first wildcrafted crop. I hear that the blue is more for money. It's for cleansing still, but it is also to help with prosperity, money. And I need that right now. I've got plans. Like I said, I need a camera. I need a real camera. Trying to take my phone out is just not working that well. I need an actual camera. I'm going to have an actual camera. They're kind of pricey. And I'm going to need some more stuff. Like I said, I need, some ceremonial things that I want. But that's to share. So, so really, most of what I've got planned, it's all for the stream because I enjoy doing the streaming so much and I want you to have a better experience. And I want to have a better experience too. I want to make it a little easier to make a very nice video for you. So, to make it prettier and so that I can go out and do more things with it. Oh, you still got the volcano float. Is that volcano still flowing? Oh, yeah. It was just the monitor that fell. So it was okay. It all turned out okay. I don't know, Titan, but it's just what I read. It's like a prosperity thing. So it's like, I'm certainly open for that. So I ordered some from Amazon because I don't know where it grows around here. I had it at my old place. I was growing a few things out in the woods behind my old place. I had a few things hidden back there. There was a little bit of space where I could put something and hide it. But I haven't done that here yet. I haven't got anything established here yet. So, yeah. Cool. Ah. Yeah, it might clear a blockage or something. It might be for that. Because there's different, I guess there's also black sage. I'm trying to think of what else there is. There's culinary sage, black sage, different kinds. Um, we'll find out, won't we? We'll find out together. Yeah. Well, Micah, when I did that last work on you, the thing that I got flopping out of your chest was a dead heart. But you had a live one in your chest beating. It was very confusing. But I think what happened is something, there was this artificial, there was, it was a dead organ. It was a dead heart. It was like something killed your heart, but you had a new one. And it was smaller than the other one. So something is going on with your heart, but it's a good thing. So, I bet it does tighten. Well, I guess the old love is dead, but you still got a heart. And yeah, well, we'll find out. It may have a little different smell than white sage or something. I don't know. I'll see what the energy is when I get some. Never remember ever having running into it before, so it's going to be a new thing. Yeah, I think a new heart for a new beginning. Well, you'll only be the Grinch for a while. Yep, it's the season. Honestly, it was a good thing. The other one looked very healthy, a lot healthier. The one that came out was very sick looking. It was very sick and yucky looking. You wouldn't want to keep that thing anyway. It looked horrifically bruised, and that's probably allegorical for what you felt like. Yep. Yeah, that new heart smell. It's the time of the season for loving. Boom, boom. Okay. Hey, after we do our ceremony, we could do some karaoke. Okay. White, blue, and black sage. Cool. Put it in the happy box. Yeah. Thank you, Denali. So, my mods, my hardworking mods. Hardworking. I'm teasing y'all. I love y'all. I love it when you come in. I love interfacing with you. I love your energy. It's I just love it. I'm sold. If it's like 12 of them, so I'm sold. That's funny. You guys are funny. Okay. Yeah, after ceremony, I'm going to show you what I found. I found something. So your front page, your front page. I bet it's page 666 at Costco. Yes, that's right. And burning negativity. So let's get started, shall we? Start taking that shit and throwing it right in the fire, friends. Just visualize it. See it right there in front of you. Nice big fire. You can't throw anything in there that's going to dampen it. Nothing you have anyway. It's going to dampen this fire. So just go right ahead and throw all of your junk in there and let it go for tonight. You can always manufacture more negativity if you really want it. It's not hard, but I wouldn't advise it. But so, oh, hi, Robin. You too, Robin. Hi. Thanks for being here. Welcome. This is our circle tonight for full moon. The full worm moon. Okay. Yeah, to start with, I've smudged. I'm going to put the circle up, and while I'm doing that, throw your stuff in the fire that you need to unburden yourself of. And I'm going to start putting the circles up. I'm going to ask for, actually, sphere of protection, because I see it more like a bubble, like a sphere. Well, Denali, that's what I wanted to do with like a page. Everything we found out about it is like have some, like I said, what they call it is a book of shadows, but what it would be information that we've collected. I still want to do that. I'm going to get us a website. That's another intention I have. We're going to get ourselves a website where we can keep our stuff. I'm glad from the burning ceremony we did. Glad. Good. It's about balance, yes. Yes, it is about balance. Me too. Yeah, we need to build a database, our own database, with our information, our stuff that we come up with. My bookcases would love you. See, I have not enough bookcases for all the books I've got. I've got so many books, and I'm thinking of which ones more I need. I want some on natural remedies and, plant-based cures and, stuff like that. I have a friend who's a homeopath, and he's pretty much papering his basement with books. Every time I talk to him, oh, I'm building another bookshelf. I just got a bunch of, he's got some of these really old manuscripts and stuff too. So he's really big time stockpiling information. Cool. Connecting and opening lines. Well, then I guess maybe you'll have to be our communication officer. Communication officer Bomber, would you please hail Dave at SOR? Another woo ship. Yeah, it would be nice to have it all kind of compiled. I think we should do that. We need a website, and I'm looking into that. This is going to take some money, so I'm also intending some. That's why the Blue Sage. I'm intending some prosperity hit, because I'm going to need that. But it's not been bad. It's been easing up gradually. I'm making headway. I am. I'm making headway. I'm gaining on it. Yeah, the ones from Monsanto. I wouldn't use those. Yes. Good. It's exciting now. Yes. The more research we can do, and and we can put our own. What my vision is that we can put our own insights into what happened when we use this or that. So, and this is what I think would help us so much is to have some kind of reference, our own reference guide that doesn't contain a bunch of BS by who knows, you know. But okay. Yeah. Sorry, Captain, but Dave is combing his beard and can't be bothered right now. That's a cool game. There's a picture of the little plant we found. I was so surprised when I saw her go over. My friend, who is also my helper, go over while we're taking our walk. She just walks over, picks up a plant, and eats it. I'd never seen her do that before. And I'm there like, well, would you care to share? She's there. Oh yes, it's something we pick and pull and it tastes like radishes. I said, well, give me some. And it does. It's actually very tasty. It's just a little, I didn't know it was edible, but it figures, because a lot of stuff out there is edible. Yeah, we need to put it into one reference place. Crafty idea. Yes. Well, I'm full of ideas. I'm full of it. I mean, ideas. I'm full of all kinds of ideas, and that's not a problem, really. Putting them into effect. I mean, and finding the time because, like, every time I kind of crash. Oh, well, I don't know. Something's bothering me just a little. I hope I didn't pick anything up out in the woods that's eating me, munching on me. Anyway, wild onions, yeah, that's going to be up. Garlic's going to be up soon. Dandelions are going to be up. Crocuses are already up. So crocuses, and I collected a lot of crocuses. Doggone it, though. They disappeared. That disappeared. Oh yeah, Denali, you were saying wasps don't like garlic. Well, I'm gonna let you get some of this chat out of out of the way here, since we've still got the chatty thing going, because which is fine. Leeks, wild leeks. Yeah, you were saying to put bunches of garlic in the corners and to keep the wasps away. I also hear that apple cider vinegar in the corners will keep spiders from building webs there. Bomber's got her own leak project. She's a leaker. Ah, chrysanthemum flowers. Maybe that's why chrysanthemums were so popular. Yeah, British Columbia, Canada. Canada is beautiful. It really is. Canada is beautiful. And I've seen some of the more beautiful parts of Canada, but it can get so cold. It can get so cold. So cold that you want to dive in a snowbank to get warm when the wind blows. That cold. So I'm going to get our protection up. You guys keep chatting. I'm going to call our protection. I'm calling the divine consciousness that flows through all things and is all things, and Mother and Father, and our guardians of the directions, and the animal, vegetable, and mineral allies, all of our allies, all of our guides, all of our ascended masters, all of our angels, all of our gods and goddesses, our star people, the fairy realm, don't want to forget them, and our personal guides, and our helpful ancestors. And I will also invite any peaceful Sasquatch brothers and sisters. And of course, Anubis, you are, of course, welcome. You're one of our brothers and guards. I appreciate your guardianship. And Azor, okay. And the room is very full. Wow. Okay. We have a lot of beings in here in our circle with us tonight. Welcome. Send love and greetings to all of you. Wow. Wow. Mm. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. But we have a lot of very large beings here. Giant sized beings. Welcome. I feel so small. Ah. Hmm. Aw. That's pretty much what I told my spider's Titan. It's like you can't bite me, you can't crawl on me. Don't do that. But if I start getting bitten or something, I'm sorry, but you're leaving. You start crawling on me, you're gonna be leaving. I miss Pappy too. Nobody's seen him for a while. Has anybody seen him at all? Somebody said they saw him a little bit over at Sawdust Beasts. But he's been having, the last I saw of him, he was having all kinds of internet issues. Hmm. Yeah, I miss him. I'm just seeing a lot of, it feels like, you know, it kind of reminds me of being at the foot of those giant redwood trees. We got some very tall beings here. Mm, mm. So tonight we celebrate the moon, and it is a, and although we acknowledge the goddess and the god, and God in general, and we hold them both equally important. Uh, Moon ceremonies are primarily female, so I am definitely wearing my silver material. Silver is the preferred metal for a moon ceremony, whereas gold is more of a solar ceremonial metal. But um, I couldn't find anything silver right off, so I just opted for my Jedi robe here. Yes. Peppy was on Sith Lady in the Woods? Oh, with Lady in the Woods earlier. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe something. I hope we didn't offend him. Yep, sending love and light to Pappy. Hope he's not upset with us for some reason. Yeah, it was weird. I was talking about my Jedi robe and I saw Sith, and I'm like, no, I'm not reading that right. That isn't what she meant. Sith. No, she didn't mean that. That's a typo. Okay. But it's like I'm in kind of an altered state right now. So my mind is trying to put things together like, yeah. Well, I sure appreciate him helping hold down the male energy, holding that. But um, hope things are going well with him. Maybe we'll see him before everything's all over. Well, if somebody ever gets to talk to him, see what happened. Okay. Um, this is a time when we contemplate the changing seasons as well as the changing phases of the moon, which correspond to the tides and also the tides of our emotion. This is high tide right now, so a high emotional time, and also the spring. So here we are in the spring of the year, in the full moon. It's a good time to think about what you want in the coming year, to see in the coming year by the next full moon. And then the new moon will set some intentions for it to grow. And by the way, if you have any plants that grow mostly under the ground that are like root type plants, it's a good time to plant them now after the full moon. It'll give strength to the roots. Right, that's a good idea, Titan. Mm-hmm. Yes, okay. So, putting up the circles. The spheres. Oh, that's neat. They're just like coming around like they're just opening like an umbrella, it looks like. It's very interesting. It's the geek part. I can't help it. Okay. All right. So, giving gratitude. Let's send out love. Let's send out some love. New things are coming. The winds of change are blowing. I can hear them for sure. And it's a time when new things are sprouting up from the earth. And we see the first fresh food. In the old days, this would be a great time. Everybody would be rejoicing because they would be getting the first green growing things coming fresh up out of the earth with the springtime energy. If you have anything out there in the yard or out in the woods that you gather, you can really feel the springtime energy in it. And it's very easy to smile at these times and feel hopeful. And I kept hearing a phrase in my head during my meditation instead of medication. I believe in meditation instead of medication. Was hopeful as a spring day. Hopeful as a spring day. I don't know whether I'm fixing to write another poem or what's going on with that, but I guess that's pretty hopeful. Because spring days generally are hopeful times. You finally see the green coming back to this part of the world. You finally see some warmer days. I'm bringing out the singing bowl. Now, if your phone or whatever doesn't agree with the singing bowl, I'm warning you that I'm going to be playing the singing bowl. I guess on some phones, it comes out rather badly. The sound doesn't come out right. So I'm warning you that if it doesn't come out right, you can turn it down until I'm done. Yeah, earthworm casts. Well, like I said, earthworms are extremely valuable. Yeah, earthworm castings are the richest, make for the richest soil. The humble earthworm. If your soil doesn't have earthworms, gonna move it out just a little. Oops, I'm still hitting that. Ooh. Okay, I'm high as a kite now. Mm, that's pretty cool, Denali. Yeah, I found out I have to warn people about the singing bowl. It doesn't come out the same on everybody's device. What, the bowl? It's saying fine over here. If it's not coming out the same on your end, I'm sorry about that. But I feel high. It made me like, what do you mean, the bowl? No, she's ringing fine over here for me. Is anybody else having trouble with the bowl? Hearing the bowl? Here I go again, so look out. Okay, hang on. Y'all just had your sound down or something. Well, I will warn you, it can get kind of loud. Woo! It's plenty loud over here. It's plenty loud. I'm wondering what the neighbors think. I don't hear any dogs howling though, so I guess I'm okay. Yeah. Whew. Well, when you're ready for me to play it again, let me know. You kind of have to be ready. This is I just found out, you just kind of have to be ready for this bowl. It can it can be pretty loud. And some people can't, it doesn't even come out like a tone on their device. It comes out like some freaky kind of oscillating electronic thing. Yeah. And your throat hurts. This is for the throat chakra. You must need some kind of healing on your throat still. Because this is for, this would be communication. That's the communication chakra. This is the throat chakra bowl. See, it's a bowl. I'll show you what made that sound. Here it is. That's what made that sound, Ben. It's just quartz. It's a bowl made from quartz, and quartz generates a very pure tone. And I get pretty high when I play it sometimes. Yeah. The mic cut out. Interesting. Yeah, it might not have been able to quite handle that, you know. There might be some kind of limit that it cuts out at or something. I don't know. But it sure is over here. It sure vibrates me for sure. I just feel like I'm ringing in tune with it. Yeah, it hurt last time I played it. I know. And he had something stuck in his throat. Maybe, Micah, my suggestion, and you can take it or leave it, is there are places like Dr. Virtual 7 has some good ones. They can clear your throat chakra, tones and stuff. And some of them are affirmations, some of them are subliminals, some of them are just tones. I would say go there and see if you can find something that'll help you clear that up. Because usually if there's pain, there's a blockage. So I think something is blocking you. Ah, Linda sees a spot. Well, with your permission, Micah, let's send some healing to Micah. Sounds good, Denali. I'll put that up. Yeah, it does me too. When I don't say what I need to say, it actually hurts my throat. And it can give me a headache too, because your mind is involved with that process. So I think you need to clear that out so that you can say what needs to be said in the proper way. And ask that you say it in the proper way, in a good way that doesn't do harm. You can ask for that. Yeah, I think we all have that from time to time. And I think in your case, it's very obvious. Very obvious. That, I mean, people in your situation generally have unspoken things they feel they can't say. Um, very typical. Yeah, he doesn't feel, and so often this is the problem. We don't feel that it's appropriate. It would be appropriate or good for us if we said what we really feel. And that's true in some cases. But it would be best for you to somehow get to the point where at least it's cleared out, whether you can say it to the person or not. Maybe you can say, you know what? I just thought of one. I heard this a long time ago. And this was a way to get these things out. Okay, this is the recipe. Native American. It's a Native American that told me. I can't remember which one. But you dig a hole and you holler into the hole. You holler everything that you can't say. You get it all out. Yell it down into the hole and let the earth take it. Let the earth take it away from you and bury it. Once you get it all out, get it all out. Make sure you get everything out. Throw everything in that hole. Might have to dig it fairly deep. You don't have to dig it that deep. But just yell it into the hole and get it out. And then bury it and forget about it. And say thank you, basically. Give a little tobacco offering and say, Mother, will you please help me with this? And let the earth help you. Yes. Oh, yes, trees love to have talks with people. Trees are very understanding. Yeah, there's lots of ways. But that's one way that I heard. And then, of course, like the typical, but you know, something about the yelling. Written word is one thing, spoken word is something else. I think he has to yell it. I think the problem is he's afraid to yell because he wants to yell a bunch of stuff and he can't do that. I think he needs to do the yelling into the whole one. That would probably get it out. And if that doesn't work, do it again. If it doesn't entirely work, do it again. I think you need to have a good yell. Yeah. Because that's helped me. It's even helped me. Sometimes I haven't had a place where I could really dig a hole, but just going out with nobody around and ranting, having a good rant. Sometimes I have ranted into my pillow. Okay. I let my pillow take it on. Okay, pillow. And sometimes I would punch it too. You know how sometimes you just would like to give the person an uppercut and you know you cannot do that. You don't do that. You're a civilized person, but you can punch your pillow and it won't get hurt. Oh, yes, if you're in your car and you're driving down the highway and no one's around, that's another good one. I don't have that option anymore, but yeah, that was another way I'd get it. I'd turn the music up to make sure nobody heard what I was saying if I passed anybody, and I would just let them have it. Okay. But I think the trees will help you. Yeah. If Micah screams in the woods and nobody's around, does it make a sound? I don't know. He'll have to tell us and get back to us. Hello, Max Vision remote viewing class. We had a fun one, didn't we? Hello, John. Hello, Aaron. Throw your stuff in the fire. We got the fire going. We already smudged. Smudge yourself if you haven't already. I'll ring the bell. Look out. I'm about to do the bowl. This may get loud. Get ready to turn down your sound. No egrets, eh? No egrets? But egrets are such pretty birds. Oh, regrets. Yeah, no regrets. Sometimes you gotta throw it all in the fire, start over again. Typical. Yep. Micah, you know we're all behind you, right? We're all here for you. You know, I know people who have been harboring anger for so many years. I think my ex does. I think he still, you know, I kind of get that feeling. I kind of feel it getting thrown at me. And it's like, dude, that was so long ago, you know? I don't know. Some people like to cling to their hurt. I don't. I try and get over it as fast as I possibly can. Right. You see them as little kids. You know what? That's one of my teachers, Rika. She um she sees them like they're little kids. You know, you can't slap a little kid. You can't scream and yell at a little kid. Well, most people won't. Yeah. Well, Etri, you got to take care of that too. We all got to take care of these things from time to time. We have to. It's house cleaning. It's like house cleaning. It's like brushing your teeth. Stuff builds up and you have to release it. You know, that's part of healing. I have to do it. I have a lot of, let me tell you, I've had a lot of hurts. I've had to do a lot of releasing. I've tried almost every method, I think, to get rid of it, you know, to absolutely release. And because it's so important, because if you're harboring all this stuff from past relationships, you can't, you know, you don't have room for new stuff. So it's really important to let the stuff from the old ones go as much as you possibly can, as soon as you possibly can. Yeah. Yeah, you can ask your guides for help. You can ask the angels. You can ask whoever you believe in. Yep. To help you with that. And actually, it works. I think, yeah, that's something that we got to just keep remembering. We got to remember every time this is now a good time to do all that too. After the full moon is the waning period. It's time for getting rid of things. So, one of the things I was going to bring up tonight was now, what do we want to see dwindle and wane after this moon? It'll be in the receding or waning period of the moon, and it's time for releasing things. So, what do you want to release? Yeah, and start asking yourself that. Yeah, you can get that. You can actually do yourself some damage. It's important that we do the house cleaning. Got to take out, the way I say it, you got to take out the garbage and then you got to leave it out. And don't take it back in. Every now and then it builds up. Got to take out the garbage. You can even see it that way. You can even see yourself throwing it in a big garbage can and taking it out and putting it in the dumpster and walking away from it. That might help too. That might work just as well. No, I said start thinking about what you want to do, Bomber. We've got 3 days of, yeah, we still got 3 days. 3 days before and 3 days after. Hi, Mary Bond. So you can start thinking about what you want to get rid of during the waning moon. Now, the full moon itself is about being thankful for what is coming up. See, the way that I see it, when that new moon is starting, that's your seeds that you're planting. That's when you're planting the seeds that you want to come up. When that moon waxes, it's adding energy to those intentions. Then on the full moon is when you're starting, and when I always start to see the results of the seeds I planted, I start to see them. And then that continues through the month. And I see the results of the seeds I planted after the new moon. And yeah, it's a 3-day in either direction. Yeah, shadow work. It's a good time to do that stuff. So this is actually the day after. I think the moon just turned full over the course of last night, was it? We're still in the full phase. Throw some more shrooms. Well, the shadow side, Denali. There's actually a lot written about it. And a lot of videos about shadow work. And it's true, not everybody agrees 100% what shadow work actually is. But usually it means your shadow, the dark side of stuff. Working on healing your unhealed parts. Good. Yeah, forgiving. Yeah, forgiveness. It's a good time for forgiveness. It's a good time for healing your hurt parts, healing your inner child, and whatever darkness you do have. And everybody has a dark side, and healing that, because everybody has parts that got hurt somewhere along the line. Okay, and so it's a good time for healing those. Yes, and forgiving yourself as well. Yes. Right. Chasing his shadow with soap. Right. Yeah. So basically, you're all getting something out of it. And Libra being about balance, don't forget the lessons of balance. All work and no play. make you a dull whatever, girl or boy. All play and no work will probably make you broke. Probably is also out of balance. Everything in balance. It's better. No, all play and no work. If you find the right work, it is play, and then it is in balance. When you find work that's more like play, and you got it. When it feels like you're playing when you're working, that's the best. Like this. This feels like I'm playing when I'm working. And you know what? We are our own harshest critics. I'm going to ask our guides to help us with these things. Help us find our ways to communicate better the truth that we feel and what we feel in our hearts. Help us with heal our parts, our unhealed parts. Help us to find out whatever it is that's going to be healing for our inner child and the parts that got hurt. And so we can empty that cup of pain. Symbolically empty that cup of pain. You know what? I'm seeing something. I'm seeing a little ritual. It would be like a little bit like digging the hole and yelling into it is seeing you put the emotions that you need to cleanse in that cup of water, in a cup of water, and then pouring it into a rushing stream, realizing that the water elementals will cleanse it, and realizing that that actually is a releasing. Just say, I'm going to release this and let it be recycled. The energy be recycled. So playing is good. We must not forget to play. Ooh. Speaking. Yeah, I propose we have some music tonight. I always hated Fig Newtons, but you can have mine. I want the chocolate chip cookies. Is Etri taken off? Love you, Etri. This needs some tuning. So do my fingers. Say love, it is. Some say love, it is the rays. You know, for such a hopeful ending on that song, just remember that in the winter, far beneath the bitter snow, lie the seeds that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. Yeah, that's the only part of that we needed. Okay, I will. Oh, you speak in French. Okay, look out, here it comes. All right. So, has everybody sent love, given thanks, and so on for here we are at the full moon, and there is a lot of joy really attached to this particular one because hopefulness of spring, you can't get away from that. They'll cheer you up if you let it. You know, there's another song, but it's a lot sillier. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. Can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can be happy if you've a mind to. That is just as valid, you know. You can be happy if you've a mind to. Okay. So with that, I'm concluding tonight's ceremony. I want to thank you all for coming. You can keep chatting. If there are any healings that we need, let me know. We'll arrange some healing times. I think Most of y'all want to be private people. And about it, though, it seems like a lot of you want to keep your things private right now. And that's okay too. Oh yeah, it's portal time. Okay, so I guess a lot of us are going to be tootling off the portal. Yes. Did read your message. Uh, Never heard it. All I'm seeing is never heard it. Didn't hear the bowl. If you mean in MeWe, no, I didn't. Okay, I'm going to conclude this ceremony then. We're losing about half of our people. I'm guessing it's mostly portal. Because I just looked and yeah, it is. It's portal time. So I will have to read it when I get back to MeWe, Mary Bon, I guess, if it's in MeWe. And at this point, I say happy full moon. Thank you for all the guides who came here and heard us thinking and discussing things, and who are here to help us with our individual and group issues. Thank you so much all for coming. I love you. This concludes the portion of this evening that is the actual ceremony. May the circle be open but unbroken. May the love of Mother and Father and all that is always be in your hearts. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. So be it. May all your workings bear good fruit that you plant at this time. And once again, thank you everybody who attended, seen and unseen. I appreciate your energy and your protection and your guidance. Love you very much. Sending you off with love. Truth is where you find it. Hope you find some here. This is Ocean Making Waves. Go out and make some of your own. Make them positive, please. And there you go. May your dreams be big and your worries be small. Okay, love you very much. See you next time. I should be on tomorrow for a little while. I will probably be checking into Lucid's if she's on, but I will be on for at least a while tomorrow, I think. I'm going to try and get back on to Mondays. So, and Tuesday, we'll see about that as well. Okay, we'll see what the energy's like. And I love you. Bye-bye.